Okay, let's make this double-sided door hanger that you can make using Dollar Tree items. So I have this sign from Dollar Tree. It is cute. They have a ton of cute signs that you can grab. But I thought this one would be good for the double-sided because of the shape of it. And I like the front. It was nice and simple. But I'm just going to take off the twine that they have here. It was just held on with some glue. So I just took that off at both ends and just peeled up the extra glue. It came up really nice and easy. And then I'm going to take off the twine that they have stapled on the back to hang it with, because on this side, I don't want the hanger to show. So I'm just going to put the hanger on the other side when I'm done. And then I'm going to hit it with a couple of coats of spray paint just on the back, this white spray paint. Once that dried, this is how it looks. So I have the front, I have the back, and we're going to turn the back into like a Halloween sign. So I'm just going to take and sketch out kind of like a mummy drawing. It's real easy, real simple. I was going to do this with my Cricut and cut the pieces, but not everybody has access to a Cricut. So I said, I'm just going to draw it on. And it was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So you can do this, like I said, just with some paint. You don't even really have to sketch it out, because for the bottom part, I really didn't do a lot of sketching. I just went along with the lines as I felt they should be. And it was just real easy, real simple. But I did sketch out the front just to show you that it just comes together real nice and easy. And what you're just going to try to do is create like little bandages. A look of little bandages is just real simple. Then I just took some black paint and I'm just going to draw in those lines that I did sketch and just go over them. Try to go as neat as possible. If you do mess up, it's okay, because you can just come back in and clean those lines up, especially if you come in with a really thin brush. This one is a thicker brush, because I didn't want to have to go over and over it. And I wanted thicker kind of lines, but you can come in with a thin brush and get really good details on this. But this worked out really well. So I did do a couple of coats of this because it had like kind of an ashy look to it once it dried. But this is just real fun and simple. And you can also do this if you wanted to create like a door leaner, and you just get some wood from Home Depot, Lowe's, one of those places, and you can create this in really no time. And it's just a real simple, fun Halloween door like leaner that you can do. But this is going to be like a hanger because it's like a small little sign from Dollar Tree, but you can do this on a bigger scale and it would be just as simple to do this. Like I said, you see how that line was like light and you just come over it again. It's just real simple. And like for the bandages, you just do two of the lines going in the same direction, spaced out, to give it that bandage look. And that's how you just create the look of the bandages. It's really, really simple. And you can just take your time and figure it out as you go. And like I said, if you wanted to, you can sketch it out first with a pencil or something like that. And that makes it easier. I let that dry, and then now I'm going to work on the other side. Like I said, the other side is fine. It's cute just as is, but we're just going to add just a little more of cute little fall touches to it. So I have these styrofoam bowls. I use them a lot. I got the whole pack from Amazon, and I've gotten so much use out of them. I'm going to cut them in half. They come in different sizes. So I took like one of the bigger ones, the size after that, and the size after that. They do have a smaller size too. I cut those in half, and then I'm just going to cut little lines. You can also, Dollar Tree has foam bowls, but you can also use the bowls that are in the kids section, the toy section, like the basketball ones and stuff, but they might have more of a basketball shape to it, but you can cut those in half too. I use these three different color paints. So I painted two of the pieces the yellow, and then two of the pieces like an off-white. It was like called vanilla, and then two of the pieces that like rush this oranges color. Just like I thought they looked like cute for fall, just something nice. I gave those a couple of coats of that, got in the cracks and all of that, let that dry. And then to add even more detail, you could come in with some twine, put that in the cracks there, and just give it like another look. But I just went in with some paint from Dollar Tree. This paint is like a real light paint, so it rubs around real easy. But I just wanted something to go in there, and I didn't feel like going to get a skewer to do it. So I just used this pencil here, and you can see you just go on the lines and just give it a little bit of color. You don't have to do that part. You can just leave it as is. And then I rubbed it off with my finger, and then it just gave it like a little bit of distressing look. I have this Spanish sea moss from Dollar Tree. This bag goes a long way too for crafting. So if you see it, I would grab it at Dollar Tree. And then I'm just going to create like the little stacked pumpkin look. So I'm just going to go in with the bottom layer of the Spanish moss, and then the bigger styrofoam bowl. I'm going to go in with that at the bottom, and then keep going up, stacking the Spanish moss and the bowls, or the pumpkins that we made on top of each other to give it that cute little stacked pumpkin look. And because I alternated the colors, so each stacked pumpkin has a different color set, you can see. And you can do this on a bunch of different things too. I love these styrofoam bowls. I've made a few different cute pumpkins. You can make some cute snowmen and stuff for Christmas, but this was just real simple. Left it like that. I didn't put the sea moss at the bottom of the top one, but I'm going to use the beads that were on the twine from the original sign as the stem for the top pumpkin. And then I'm just going to take some twine, some ribbon, and I'm going to make the simplest little bow just to put on top of that, and it keeps it with in theme with the Spanish moss and the twine and stuff. It just all keeps theme. So I'm gonna just stack the little bow and then the little bead on top of that. One of my beads did crack in half because I did step on it, so I used one half bead and one whole bead for this. But it came out looking the same both ways. And then you can cut away any extra sea moss that's like going crazy, and then from around the edges and the bottom, because you don't want it to show, because it is a double-sided sign. We don't want it to show when you do flip the sign over. Then I have these 2-pack of bows from Dollar Tree because I've kind of given up on making bows, but they're so cute. They're for fall, and it's for $1.25. You get two. I'm gonna reattach the twine that was there and then the bow on top of it. I did realize that it was covering the word give, but that was okay because you could still see thanks. And then I just added a little extra ribbon to it. And that was it. Now I have my double-sided sign, and I can use this for fall and for Halloween. And I think it came out so cute, and it was just so easy and so simple. You can add some cute words to your mummy too if you want. You can put like boo there. That would be cute. But I hope you like. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Now on to the next one. This is another one that is super quick and easy, and you can do this fall using items from Dollar Tree. I did get my pumpkins from Target though. Another quick and easy fall decor DIY. All right, so these are really cute. They're cute by themselves, but the color is not the color I want. I had them last year. I got them from Target Dollar Spot. They were $3 a piece. They're like a ceramic. I have seen some similar now at Dollar Tree that you can grab too, but I'm just going to give them a little bit of a makeover because, like I said, the color is not right. I could just paint the bottom black, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to take the Dollar Tree beads that they have, and they have these like in the party section. They have them like year around that you can grab these, and I'm just going to put them like in the little creases of the pumpkins just with some hot glue. At first, I was thinking about just putting them in every other one, like spacing them out, but I ended up going back and putting them in all of them. But you just layer the hot glue down and then place the beads. You want to be quick because the glue does dry quick when you're doing like a thin layer of it. You can use a stronger glue too if you want to, but the little strip of hot glue worked fine. And then I'm just doing it to the top. I'm not cutting them beforehand. I'm just seeing how many beads I need for each crease as I go along. And then once I'm done, I just cut it because, they're connected by that little string there. And I just went around doing that around all of the pieces. So this is real simple. You can also do this to make like a glam type pumpkin. Like if you painted the pumpkins gold or something, and then took the Dollar Tree bead, if you painted them silver, and then took the Dollar Tree beads and you put that in there, and then it would give it like a glam kind of look. And then you can do the beads all top of the stem too, just to give it a whole other effect. This is another idea if you like glam DIYs, but this is going to have more of a rustic type feel to it. And I swear I saw these at some of the high end stores, but I can't remember which one. But once I was done putting all of the beads on there, I just gave it a couple of coats with this Bear spray paint, real easy, real simple. And then I let that dry. And then I came back with this Dollar Tree paint. The Dollar Tree paint works good. You can also use like a wax or something, but because this doesn't go on in a heavy coat at all, but I just put a little bit on the brush, dabbed it, and then I'm just going to give it a little bit of brushing on the beads there, and then a little bit on the pumpkin too. But this is just real easy, real simple. You see how it went on dark, and then I had time to go back over it and then just kind of lighten it up by like brushing some of it off, and this kind of gives it, like I said, that rustic kind of look and kind of a distressed look too at the same time. If you want a little more of a distress, then you can do like a little bit of a sanding or something like that with this. But I just did the brushing on the beads, on the stem, and then a little bit on the pumpkins, but not too much on the pumpkin. So I did both of those, let that dry, and like I said, that part was real easy, real simple. And then I decided I wanted to jazz up the stem just a little bit. You can just leave it as is. Like I said before, you could go around with the beads on the stem there too. I'm just going to put some Spanish sea moss that I got from Dollar Tree. Once you decide how much you want, where you want to put it, you can just hot glue that down. Just a decent amount of hot glue will keep that in place. And then this is how they came out. I love it. It's just nice and simple for the season. Hey guys, all right, so today we're going to be doing a easy fall decor DIY. All right, so Dollar Tree has this set of bamboo rings that you can get for two, but I had this embroidery hoop from Joann's, but you can get one from Dollar Tree too, or you can use these hoops right here. So first thing first, they have these little blue pieces to cover up the metal, keep it nice, but you just have to get that out the way. And then I also have this placemat too from Dollar Tree that you can grab, or you can grab any nice piece of fabric that, or you could even try this with a piece of craft paper, but I'm going to use this because I think it has a nice fall color. You just wanted to make sure you pull it nice and tight, and then I'm just making sure it has enough to lap over. So I'm giving it enough space when I cut around it so that it can lap over. Try to do a neater cut. It'll make it easier for the next steps. But you do want enough so that you can fold it in if you're going to be doing the double-sided sign. If you're not going to be doing a double-sided, you don't have to worry about how much and how neat it looks, because you're just gonna probably just cover that up. But I'm just gonna hot glue that around in sections all the way around. You can give it a few little snips if you want to help it lay just a little bit flatter, but just did that in sections, held it in place till it, kind of adhered. And then I'm cutting away some of the excess that was left. But it's better to cut more than less, because if it was too short, then you can't add it on, so it's better to cut more than less. I'm going to take some Dollar Tree rope. You can get the nautical rope at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put that in the inside. This is going to kind of cover up where that fabric is cut at right there, and just doing that with some hot glue too. And then I'm just going to go around till everything meets up, and then you can just snip that off, or you can snip it off before you start and just hot glue that down and make sure everything is nice. You don't have to really worry about the seam because we're going to be putting something over that. You can go in with another layer of rope and have two, but I'm going to do it this way just to give it like, kind of a fall vibe. But you can make this like more of a neutral sign if you go in with just, rope. So I went in with some little ribbon that I had, like this little I had them from 4th of July from Pack, but I went with that. And then these little faux florals from Dollar Tree that have like, that cute little fall look. You can add all kind of different florals to this, but I'm just going to go with these right here. And these come in different colors too. And then I'm just going to add these little faux greeneries, and then I'm just going to put those on the bottom there. So this is real easy, real simple to do. And I'm just doing two on each side. And then Dollar Tree has these bows in a pack because that's a lifesaver for me. So you can put the bow up top, you can put the bow on the bottom. You can switch around how you do it, but I put the bow on the bottom. And then I'm just going to take these little signs from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put one of those on where I left the little string up top, and then tie it just in a bow. So if you did the bow up top, you can just add that to your bow up top, and you can put the sign on the bottom. You can do this in so many different ways, but you just hot glue all that stuff into place. And then I wrote on there "Hello Fall" with a colored pencil, just to have that little cute signage. And then because we're making it two-sided, I want to cover up so that when it's the other way, you can't see. So I'm taking the same kind of bow, putting it on the back in the same position so that it just looks like a full bow. I didn't have any cute full signage, so I just cut some with the Cricut, and then I glued that down. And it was really just that simple to do that part. You can, like I said, find some cute little signage, but I didn't see any right now out that I thought was interesting for this, so I just did it with the paper. And that was really it for that part. And then just to cover up the little metal part of the embroidery hoop there, I'm just taking that nautical rope again. I'm taking it apart because it comes in 3 strands, and I'm just hot gluing that around the top along with a hook to be able to hang it up. And that is it. It is just that simple. And you have a cute little fall double-sided sign that you can hang up for this season. If you like, please give it a big old thumbs up. And don't forget to follow for more fun and easy DIYs. Another super quick and easy Dollar Tree DIY that you can do for this fall season. I have this sign from Dollar Tree from Valentine's Day. I was thinking about using the back, but I like the little grooves in the front, kind of give it that paneling look. So first I'm just taking off the heart. I'm going to save the heart because it's cute and I can use it for later. To make it easier to paint, I'm going to peel off like kind of the paper that it has on front. You want to try to get off as much as you can because it will take the paint different. Like that part right there takes the paint different than if you peel off most of it. But I'm just going to give that a couple of coats. It kind of still has like a distressed look because it doesn't suck up the paint like super well, but it does take the paint. I did around the front and the sides. You don't really have to worry too much about the grooves because I'm going to be painting them a different color, but you can paint yours the same color if you want. I'm going to paint mine with this brown, just get in there. I'm not being super neat with it because then I'm going to go over again with some more of the cream light color just to give it kind of like a distressing look. But yeah, this is really simple, really easy. You can also give it a little sanding if you want to help along with the distressing look. A nice crackling effect would be cute on here too. You can do this in so many different ways, but I did mine this way, just real easy, real simple. And like I said, just a little bit of the brown, and then I went over it again with the cream just to cover up, just because I just wanted the details and the grooves to come out. Now I have these pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and they're like a styrofoam. I'm gonna cut right behind the stem because the stem is kind of thick, and I want to leave the stem intact. And then that way, I'll have different size pumpkins to lay on here. So I have this one that is just like a little bit smaller than the other. And then I have the front of it with the stem intact. And once you're done, you'll have four total pieces. They all four fit on the sign. You can do less and then add some other details to the sign, like some nice pretty ribbon, different things like that. But I'm just going to take a ton of hot glue once I decided where I wanted to place it at and just hot glue those on. You can hold it down for a little bit to make sure everything does stay in place. And it's really just that simple. I realized the little stems that I was going to use, these little wood stumps, they're too long for the placing. So I'm going to use something else, but I'm just going to take some Spanish sea moss and put it around the stumps that I do have and then around the stumps that I'm going to make in a second. So the Spanish sea moss, I got that from the Dollar Tree too. So I'm just gluing that down and you just hold it. Be careful with your hands because it does come through a little bit. I have this wood block from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint that brown, and then for the top one, I used a wood bead from the Dollar Tree. The same ones I'm going to use on the handle there. But I'm just going to take the Spanish sea moss again, just like I did with the other, but just I'm putting it on first, and then I'm putting the wood block on top of it. But you can do this the opposite way. You can do it so many different ways. But the Spanish sea moss just gives it like a whole nother fall look. Love it. I did try to use one of the transfers, the rub transfers from Dollar Tree, and for some reason, when I first used these, worked so well. It works best on flat surfaces. It's not working well for me anymore, but I thought that would have been cute. I thought about adding some wording, but I just went along with just the sea moss, the pumpkins, and then some ribbon and twine. So I just made a few little bows, just like simple, rough bows to just give it that rustic look. You can make some really cute bows. You can use some fall print. Dollar Tree has a lot of cute options out right now. But I'm just going to make four of those so that I can put those on the pumpkin. And then I'm taking the string that the sign did have to hang, and I'm taking some Dollar Tree beads. I'm not going to stain them or anything. I'm just going to leave them just the color that they are. I'm going to put those on the twine from Dollar Tree, the one that was already on the sign. I'm just putting a few there, and then I'm just going to hot glue that back onto the back. It was originally with a staple. You can staple it back on if you want, but hot glue works for me just fine. And I attached those bows, and this is how it came out. I think it is so cute, so pretty for fall, and you can customize it in so many different ways. So if you like, give it a thumbs up and make sure to follow for more fun and easy DIYs.